number by 100, decimal moves 2 places. You know that? Be careful for that. I could go on and show you more, but this should be enough to as a hint for you. There are no questions like this in the exercise I have checked. Okay, let us do one question. 10 1 by 2%. 10 1 by 2%. Convert it to a decimal. There is, okay, I just inserted it in 3 part 2. 10 1 by 2%. So first step, this is a slightly different. Over here 17 was a whole number. This is a fractional number. So this is 21 by 2. Is that all right? 21 by 2. 10 twos are 20 plus 1 and removing the percentage sign by 100. So 21 by 2 can be written as a decimal, 10.5 also. Are you careful to know that? 21 by 2 can also be taken as 10.5. So now when we divide by 100, your answer is 0.105. What have we done? We have converted 10 1 by 2% to decimal. Practicing converting percentage to decimals. Moving on to the sixth one. If we have converted in this percentage to decimal, what will we do next? Convert decimal to percentage. How do you do that? What are the steps? Convert the decimal to fraction and multiply by 100. All right? So, an example, 0.2397 is equal to convert that to a fraction. How many places are there after decimal? 4. 2397 by 4 zeros. Is that correct? Now this is according to that first step. Convert the decimal to a fraction and then multiply by 100. So your final answer, 23.97%. Don't forget to insert the percentage sign from this very step. You changed it to a fraction, you multiplied by 100, insert the percentage symbol. So your answer, 23.97. Let us practice one question from the exercise. 1 by 8. Question 4, part 1. 1 by 8. 1 by 8 is already in the fractional form. Okay, so you're just converting it. This wouldn't be a good question. Let me change the question a bit so that you have some practice. 0.125. Yes, that is better. 0.125. It is in decimal. Do you know how to convert it to fraction? Write the significant digits 1, 2, 3. So put 3 zeros in the denominator. So we have replaced the decimal as a fraction and multiply by 100. So we have 12.5%. All right? So that is good practice for you. What are we doing here? We are doing conversions. There are 6 of them. So before you begin the exercise, go through these very well. Because at least till question 6 or 8, you will be practicing how to convert. Okay? Next thing we learn is how to work with percentage and other quantities. To find the percentage of a given quantity, all these you have learnt in class 7. I am just refreshing it for you. To find percentage of a given quantity, meaning X% of a quantity can be taken as X by 100 into that quantity. So sometimes you cannot understand a formula until we actually apply it. So let us apply this. This is from the example in your books. Example 7. What is 20% of 40? So actually we are finding it twice. So it's a good question. Let's do it. So 20% means 20 by 100 into, then we go into this part, 20 by 100 into 40. So just as the formula says, X% of the quantity. This is the given quantity, 40. We are finding 20% of 40. And then we are finding 20% of 20% of 40. So how much do we get? 8 is coming out here. And 2 8s are 16, 1.6. 1.6 is your answer. What have we done here? We have found a percentage of a given quantity. Now in the question you must identify the quantity. The quantity is 40. If this was not here, it would have been easier. If the question was only what is 20% of 40, then you are very clear in that, but this was a trick question just to get your concept more clear. So 20% of 40 is 20 by 100 of, you have learnt in board mass means into, so keep that in mind. Moving on, the second thing we must, these are all basic, your foundation is being built up. Every time you start an exercise in maths, don't go directly to the exercise. Go through all the basic and concepts given. Try to understand the concepts as I am doing. Then begin the exercise. If you fail to do any question in the exercise, check which concept you have not cleared in your own mind. Next. To express one quantity as a percentage of another quantity. To express, let me call the first quantity A as a percentage of B. So I have two quantities, A and B. I want to express A as a percentage of B. One basic rule. A and B should have same units, meaning we'll see in the question. Okay. So what is the formula? A by B into 100. A by B into 100 as a percent. Put the symbol. There is one important step to be kept in mind here. Both of them must be having the same unit. Let us look at a question from the exercise. Question 7, part 2. Express or what percent is 25 paise of rupees 3? What percent is 25 paise of rupees 3. The two quantities here are 25 paise and rupees 3. The units are not the same. One is paise, the other is rupees. So the first step is to convert them to the same units. So 25 paise remains as it is, rupees 3. 1 rupee you know is 100 paisa. So rupees 3 is 300 paisa. So let us go into that. So 25 paise by 300 paise into 100. That is a very necessary step to first get the units to be the same. There are many questions. If I would encourage you, I would like to tell you to do these type of questions with challenge so that you know how to convert the units.